When you're young, not much matters. When you find something that you care about, then that's all you got. When you go to sleep, at night you dream of
music.
When you wake up, it's the same thing. It's there in your face. You can't escape it. Sometimes when you're young, the only place to go is inside. That's just it.
Music
is what I love. Take that away from me, and I really got nothing.
This is gonna feel real good, alright? Most dope. Everybody please put a thumb in the air.
1, 2, 3, 4. Some crazy ass kids gonna knock up on your door, so let 'em in, let 'em in, let 'em in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Some crazy ass kids gonna knock up on your door, so let 'em in, let 'em in, let 'em in. What's up, guys? It's Mac Miller, themaskgorilla.com. Bitch. Mixtape this summer. Kids a mixtape. How many rappers does it take to fix a light bulb? Me, cause my shine's so goddamn bright. Walking through the dice with a pocket full of weed, and I'm finna get high, yeah, you goddamn right. Plus I got a lot of freshmen on the jock, so it's never gonna stop. I ain't talking about papers when I'm headed to the top. You never see me out, no, I be writing, working, touring, living, more than spitting, surely hitting once you put a quarter in them. Rockin' denims, wear 'em under my ass. I didn't bring a stack, just a couple hundred cash, but I can go and buy some drinks if I wanna. Worry about how I'm getting money back tomorrow, cause when I'm home it's back to life trying to grind. Oh, that's your wife? Well, she tryna be mine. Take a shot, pop a bean, do a line. That's a strikeout, and it's inning number 9, game over.
Kids. Hey, Kool-Aid and frozen pizza. It's the work of art. I ain't talking Mona Lisa.
First off, congratulations. I know you just graduated high school.
Yeah.
How's it feeling to be out?
It's good, man. Especially it's good to jump into something like this serious and crazy.
Tell us a little bit about what the ride's been like from Mac and Ain't Easy all the way to now.
It's been so much progression. Like, that's really been the coolest thing. And just like with myself and my team, seeing how we progress together and like become more official. You know, everywhere from like when I was 15, just recording random verses and throwing them together and calling it a mixtape, to like the next step where we like, you know, had a DJ and like thought about a playlist, to the next step of where we like kind of started thinking about like turning into just a whole project, to Kids where it was like set up and like a chess move and everything was like thought about. And just to see like how we progress every step and how we go, you know, we drop something and then we think, how can we take it to the next level with what we've done?
Still setting trends, fuck a job, I'm gonna get these dead presidents.
1, 2, 3, 4. Some crazy ass kids gonna knock up on your door, so let 'em in, let 'em in, let 'em in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Some crazy ass kids gonna knock up on your door, so let 'em in, let 'em in, let 'em in. Not a day goes by when I ain't getting high.
Here with the young rising star, Mac Miller. How you feeling?
Good, man. Good.
You just got that exclusive look into the best day ever. It sounded like a really dope project, man.
Not bad. Try.
Used to take a bus, now the boy board jets. Cause kids got me busting like a fucking hornet. They say I got next, tell them that I got now. It's all Disney, boy, my family proud. Make them say L, make them say O. The hoes that tell me yes, the same ones that tell you no.
If you had a mic and the whole world was listening, what would you say?
I'd say, stop thinking so much. That's what I would say. I feel like the world thinks too much. I feel like if they just spent more time living and just not thinking. But that's me, you know, I don't think ever, and I seem to be doing okay. I'm a happy guy. I don't know. I just feel like a lot of good could come from people just going off their gut and going off their basic instinct and going off what their heart tells them.
Mac Miller, best day ever, March 11th. Best day ever, March 11th. I'm in a taxi right now. Not just any taxi, but Beverly Hills cab. Swag on that. Swag on that. So anyway, cop your boy Mac Miller's mixtape, you know. I feel a very strong bond to this young man because he's a white kid and I'm a white kid and he likes to rap and, you know, I like to rap too. And you know what I mean, so listen to him. It's a very glorious day. There's a box of tissues behind me. I might use one in a minute. I hope it's the best day ever, man. Don't just name your shit the best day ever unless it's gonna be the best day ever, you know what I mean? If that shit's gonna be like a mediocre day, you better change your fucking mixtape title now. Alright? I'm expecting it to be the best day ever, so I better like wake up to like, you know, 3 Korean bitches sucking my cock or something.
Yo, the flyest motherfucker in the room, yeah, you know it's me. Bitches hating on him cause he started out here locally. Hopefully, I'll be at the top soon. For now, I'm at my house, on the couch, watching cartoons. You know how much you love it when you get it in abundance. Give a fuck about a budget when you always be the subject of discussion. But it's
Who are you?
Mac Miller.
Mac Miller, welcome to Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada.
Thank you, man. It's great to be here.
Mac, right off the bat, I have a gift for you.
Yes.
It is a rare Big L 12-inch.
I knew it, man.
Now, this is special because it's an original Big L 12-inch.
An original? Where do you get all these, man?
Well, this one's from Beat Street Records in Vancouver, but it's interesting you mention that, Mac. Why don't you tell the people first a bit about Big L?
Yeah, Big L, man, that's one of my favorite rappers. I mean, that's really who I was listening to. Lifestyles of Poor and Dangerous. When I was 15 years old, I got Street Struck tatted on me, and this is Put It On, which was a huge single for him. And yeah, man, rest in peace, Big L.
haters getting mad. Take over the world, watch these haters get mad. That's why all my bitches mad. They see this crazy life I have. Hop into the car and then we take them to the pad. It's the rap. And motherfuckers think they know me, but they never met the kids.
We got amazing feedback, obviously, from Best Day Ever mixtape. And it's a little different from your old stuff. So as we transition into this debut album, what are we going to hear on the debut album? A little bit of Best Day Ever, a little more of your old stuff, a mixture? What are you looking at?
It's gonna be like a mix of everything. I mean, I've been doing a lot more like on the production side of things, and I don't know. I mean, like here's the thing, like I love like that classic hip hop stuff. You know what I'm saying? That's like what it inspired me to start rapping. But at the same time, you know, I love music, all types of music, you know what I'm saying? I like the Beatles, and I like jazz, I like, you know what I'm saying, Miles Davis, and I like all types of soul music, and I like funk, everything. So, I mean, I'm kind of, you know, trying to experiment and like, and use all different types of music and kind of like bring that, because a lot of it is for me, like pushing my own boundaries, but a lot of it is also, you know, pushing my fans' boundaries too, and like getting them to know that it's okay like to listen to other kinds of music, and that, you know, like you don't just gotta listen to this, and like that's not, because I mean in this day and age, man, you might as well listen to everything. Why not? You know, you got all the time in the world. You can if you can download 30 mixtapes in a month, you can check out the random punk rock CD. Why not?
Definitely Andre 3000. Andre 3000, Andre 3000, Andre 3000, Andre 3000. That's one of my favorite rappers ever, and I don't know, if I could work with him, it would be crazy. For me, it's like, I don't really want to put too much into who I work with, because, you know, if people don't want to work with me or don't believe in what I'm doing, then it's cool, you know what I'm saying? I know what I'm doing, I know that it's some real shit, and then I'm making music, but you know, I am down to work with people all the time, and I've said that, so we'll see. I mean, I already have some tracks in with like some legends in the game, so I've already done things that I've never believed I was going to do before. So
who do you wish to work with? I know Pharrell is one of the people.
Yeah, I mean, here's the thing, man. When I first, you know, started making a name for myself, what I really wanted to do is just, you know, work with as many people as possible. I wanted to just like, cause I mean, you know, I'm an excited fan. You know what I'm saying? So as a fan, I want to work with you know what I'm saying? I want to work with all my favorite people. Like, what are you crazy? Like, you know what I'm saying? But what it comes down to is the people who I really want to work with are people who like support my movement and who really like support what I do, and who really believe in what I'm doing, you know.
But we don't give a fuck, don't need to act or age. Hey, but I'm gonna spend my days like my girl on the beach in shade. Have a real in the day, they gotta be down, sleep in the rain, cause it's some success. So I've been trying my best to live my life like when I see God, I'll be impressed. Cause I've been on my grind, think I'm fine, take my time, work so hard, I bring my spine, so they'll see this face of mine. There's different ways to shine. I'ma find my own. Know when I disappear, I'ma find my way back home.
Blue Slide Park.
Yeah, that's gonna make it sound a lot better.
I like that. You know Blue Slide Park? Yeah, of course. I don't know that.
I know Blue Slide Park. Everybody does.
But like, what would you just understand it? Doesn't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't matter at all. And the people will go crazy trying to find out the meaning. And the album cover could be crazy.
Foul, baby! Let's go!
Tomorrow's gonna be like, I need an album title.
No, I got it. This is it. Fuck you.
I need an album title.
Fuck you, Jerry. Fuck you. That's it. That's definitely what it is. No, that's definitely what it is. That's definitely what it is. Fuck you. Fuck you.
November 8th, actually. Blue Slide Park, it's really good, actually.
Park right here in my hometown, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, illest city in the world.
Long days, longer nights. You keep starting fights, think you always right. Call you up to tell you I ain't coming home tonight. Say you wanna leave me, it's just talking, but I know you might. I get along, I go. You sing along to every song you know. You play a part, I'm playing mine. You break a heart, ain't breaking mine. Since growing old, it's taking time. I'm acting like I'm 8 and 9.
Talk about the new project. Is it a concept album or what?
I mean, the concept was basically like, after I got off tour, you know, shit was a lot crazier than before we left for tour, and it was kind of like, they were like, where do you want to work on your album? You know, do you want to go to LA and New York? And I was like, no, I want to stay home and work at home. And I had like trouble coming up with a title and the concept, and I kind of just decided like, man, it's all about just, I haven't even left where I came from. You know what I'm saying? Like I still, I live at my mom's crib right now, like just cooling out because I'm about to get a crib when I get back off tour. But I mean, it's just like, it's not like a huge thing for me. Like I'm still the same kid when I go back home, you know, nothing changes. And so it's basically like Blue Slide Park is like, kind of like, you know, life, you go crazy in life, you go out and become a big business mogul, you go out and do all the stuff in your life, and you come home and there's still the same park right there, and they could add jungle gyms, they could add whatever they add to the park to renovate and make it new, but like the slide's still gonna be blue, you know what I'm saying? So it's kind of just like an ode to like, you know, really not only being truthful about where I came from and being honest about it, but loving it, you know what I'm saying, and loving the place I was raised in, you know what I'm saying. I live in Pittsburgh right now. You know how many people think I should be living in LA or New York or something? I live in the Burgh, like just chilling. When I get a crib, I'm gonna get a crib in the Burgh, like, so.
Gotta leave, so go. I'll be fine on my own. So baby, I got missed calls and emails, all going into detail about how you used to love me. I keep changing like the leaves. How go. You'll be fine on your own.
The first time I ever put anything out, all I got was hate, you know, when I was like 15, and I didn't have the skin for that, you know. I was like real, like it hurt my feelings. But now, man, I don't even care at all. It's like one thing if like I put something out and like nobody likes it, but like there's always people that have love for what I do, you know, even when a lot of people maybe don't.
What are we having?
Amsterdam. My little brother.
What's up? It's raining. It's not good. It's not good weather for touring.
Okay. So
In Amsterdam.
we're in Amsterdam right now. What's good? Selling out shows in Amsterdam. People looking at us like, why is he getting videotaped? What's so special about him?
Who that?
And I'm like,
Who that is?
I'm like, why don't you worry about, you know what I'm saying, getting some fucking nutrients.
Worry
to
about
eat.
that diet.
That's my homie Sinclair on the bike. Let's keep walking. About to go check out some food.
That's
I
love.
like your hat, bro.
That's your love, bruh.
Look at that Pittsburgh Pirate hat in Amsterdam. Check that out.
Yeah, it's most dope.
Yeah. Look out!
Got my pocket, but my eyes on a million. Got these Dodgers listening surprised when they feel him. Yo, smile for the cameraman. Where we at right now? Amsterdam! Damn! Shit. This is you? Nice joint, man. That's tight. Now, speaking of big ass fucking joints. I seen Q taking that joint, I was like, oh shit, I'm about to get fucking high as hell.
Everybody wanna ask where I came from. Young kid who bang drums. Money, don't you worry, I'ma make some. Somebody changing the world, it only takes one. Never scared of death, but I ain't ready for that day to come. A million people in the world, I don't hate one. Even them dummies robbing people with some fake guns. Make mistakes, young boy, that's just what I heard. And you don't ever figure out what you don't want to first.
We gotta go through here. Wait, can you say for the camera, Mac Miller is the best rapper of all time?
Brad Miller in the house. What you want? Come on now, already.
I used to try everything with her, but nothing worked. Got her bad words like she heard the thunder first. These are the days of our lives, and I ain't lying, kid. Being free, tell me what kind of crime that is. It's etiquette, let me spit a couple sentences. Always good penmanship, make sure you all remember this. You just said it in the Blue Slide Park, the place where dreams coming true, that's where you find heart. Up until the sun come up, yeah, my crew grind hard. See me out throughout the day, but you won't find me in the dark. Say I'm smart.
Just rocked this shit from New Mexico. I'm so tired, man. I didn't eat yet. I had breakfast. I gotta eat better for real. A lot of people like even now, like I love working in home. You know, like just like the home environment, you know? Like maybe like the studio I go to that I've been going to for the past years, like that's my favorite, just like when you feel like at home.
If you got a place that you got a vibe in, it's definitely important to
Where
stay.
you can kick your shoes off and just chill. I got like on the new project, it's like 16 joints, and like most of them are just fun. But like there's this one that's just like about my grandpa dying, and like I always want to perform it at shows. And then I'm always like, but what's after that? Like after I do that, like what? Like I can't
You gotta go right back to the party.
I know, baby.
You gotta party for grandpa, man. You gotta do what grandpa wants you to do. Cause I still do
back
work.
home. I wanna go back home.
www.twogirlsoneMac.com.
This is the number 2?
Yeah.
And the number 1 girls, 1 Mac.
You did the number one,
That
right?
shit's right.
Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Macadelic. That's it?
Yep.
And just drop it? Is that how I should do it? It's not really epic enough.
Let's go, woo!
It's pretty epic. I mean, I guess 2 girls, 1 Mac talk.
That's pretty epic.
Alright, we're in there. Congratulations.
Yay!
That was the worst. It was like, we dropped it, it was like... It's like you read a poem or something. I know. Like, that was nice, man. Alright, man, let's get out of here. Whoa. Yo, what's up, man? It's Mac Miller right here, coming to you live from the Macadelic Tour. I want to tell y'all why you should come out to the Macadelic. Jeremy, get the fuck out of here, man. I'm doing something. Excuse me. We good? Okay. Hey, what's up, guys? How's my face look? Like excuse me. Hey, what's up, guys? Mac. Excuse me. Hey, what's up, guys? It's Mac Miller.
I gotta get to you.
Excuse me. Hey, what's up, guys? It's Mac Miller, and coming to you live from the Macadelic Tour 2012. Hi, I'm Mac. Hello, I'm Mac Miller.
Yo, Mac, can I have a cigarette, man?
I'm in the middle of doing it. Yeah, whatever. Here.
Hey, thanks, man.
No problem. Excuse me. Hey, what's up, man? It's Mac. Hi. Excuse me. Hi. I'm Mac Miller, coming to you live from the Macadelic Tour 2012. Currently backstage at the Bryce Jordan Center here at PSU, better known as Penn State University. And I'm here to tell you why you should come out to the Macadelic Tour. Excuse me. You know, it's gonna be a lot of fun. It's an experience, trippy. We got awesome video screens and awesome things to do. You know, to come and the cool kids are killing it before me, and I go in and I kill it. It's gonna be a great time. If you come out, there's a lot of new stuff that you can get that other people can't get. So I just want you to really experience Macadelic, because when I made the project Macadelic, I intended it for it to be an experience, not just a CD to listen to. So when you come here, you really get the experience, you know, and that's what we try to do here, is provide you an experience with Macadelic, so you really understand the project a little bit further. So, you know, if you see ticket links popping up and Mac Miller's coming into town, and you're like, hey, I want to see Mac Miller, and your friends are like, hey, I'll go see Mac Miller, and then you guys are talking about maybe seeing Mac Miller, and then you should probably go see Mac Miller, because we're going to be there, and we're probably going to be doing a lot of stuff, and like different music and performances, and we'll probably do after parties and come through and have fun with each college that we go to. And you know, I'm just going across the nation and just try and figure out, you know, my favorite college and out of all the ones that I'm doing. So we have like 30 colleges, and if you guys want to come out, you know, MacMillerOfficial.com/tours, all the dates, you can get your tickets right there. And it should be a really fun time, you know. Excuse me. You know, come out to the Macadelic Tour. It's a great, you know, thing. Shout outs to everyone who's working on it. We appreciate you. Shout out to everyone who's already came to the shows. You know, and you know, we're just hoping to keep on building and keep on growing as people and individuals, and the Macadelic Tour, you know, that's what it's all about right now, is Macadelic. You know, if you don't have the mixtape, you know, you can go get the mixtape at 2girls1mac.com, you know what I'm saying? It's a little joke that, you know, it's you know, it's a little joke, you know, 2 girls, 1 cup, 2 girls, 1 Mac, it's like a threesome. But just the Macadelic Tour is what you really need to focus on right now, and just come out to the tour. It'll be fun. Come to the shows. You know, we'd love to see you there. We'd love to have you, you know, and you know, I'll just see you there, you know, coming to a school near you, man. Excuse me. On behalf of Most Dope, I'm Mac Miller, and thank you guys. Yeah, Macadelic Tour 2012.
So watch you do the Macarena somewhere out by Pasadena. Love a drug that everybody here just trying to get a taste of. You a waste of the space that you take up living. This time around, I'm not kidding. I had an intuition about these women in suspicion. Got
Really low key, so nothing extravagant.
Welcome to the Four Seasons, Mr. Miller.
So, let's see what it's hitting for in here. Home sweet home. Nice to be back home.
Not bad.
You got a telescope.
Oh, pool table? Oh, man, they showing out. That is a whole little pool table.
Oh, the old balcony though?
Oh, jeez.
Man, it's a 60-foot balcony. Damn, look at this walk-in closet. What the fuck? What the fuck? Look at this, yo.
Oh, shit.
Damn. Look it up in here, though. Look at my bathroom. Look at my motherfucking bathroom.
This is not the illest shit you've ever seen.
Yo, come this way. Look at this bathroom, yo.
Stand here 2 days.
What? Look, come in here. Come in here. Look at that Shay's Lounge. This is the Shay's Lounge. This is like a getting ready room. Look at the bathroom.
Leave, man. What's that thing stupid?
I know it's a day off, and people are like, yo, get out, see the city. I seen Philly. This room's iller. Look at this man, look, just fucking with the telescope. Changing the focus. Changing the focus.
Look, right, all you shit. Tuck your nigga in the shirt.
If you really want to use that, you got the Celestron next to our instruction manual for how to fuck with that.
Oh, I don't need no instruction manual.
Well, you look like you could have used it before.
Just took the whole damn side off.
Sometimes I wake up in the morning, makeup, wrap this much the makeup off my bitch.
Speaking of growing, the project you just put out, Macadelic, it seems like it's a little bit more introspective.
Yeah.
Talk about that. Is that something you want to do on purpose?
Like, if you really go back and do your Mac Miller homework, which few people do, like, that's the shit you hear me doing when I'm 17 and 16. Like, so it's not like that new. It's a little darker because, you know, since, like, look, man, this is how I look about it. I've always said this from day one, and I probably even said this in an interview with you, like when you watch my career, if you watch closely, you're gonna see growth. You know, you're gonna see what, like, the mind of you're gonna see genuineness. Like, you're gonna see how I feel when I'm 16, 17 years old, 18. Like, what changes when I'm 19, 20. Like, that's what you're gonna see. So, like, earlier on, right? Like, you know, I'm 16, 17, 18. All my music is just about dreams and goals and that's what it's about. Is about what I want to do and dreams to be a big artist, right? And you know, Best Day Ever comes out, right? And that's about, you know, how excited I am, you know, because I'm just like, holy shit, like I'm making music and I'm making money and I'm touring and, like, this is crazy. Like, that's all it is to me, you know. And I made Blue Slide Park because I miss home, because I'm gone. I'm not used to this, right? But then, like, Macadelic was more of like, you know, like, that's over. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm used to everything now. Like, I've been touring for, like, fucking 2 years now, you know? Like, I've been doing this shit for, like, not a long time, but for a little bit. So, like, I got a chance to step back and, like, assess the situation and, like, really, like, you know, dive within myself to, like, think about what I wanted to say. You know, that's what I've really, you know, have been focusing on, is like, what do I want to say with my music? You know, like, it's I love to party, but, like, that's what people think is all me. They're like, oh, he just likes to party, but it's like, what do I want to say? And that's what my dad always tells me. Like, my dad used to just talk all this shit on my music, because he would be like, you know, my music would be being so successful. He would be like, yeah, whatever, but, like, what are you saying? And I would be like, fuck. And so, like, you know, with Macadelic, I was just like, all right, like, zone in on that. And that's what I decided to do. And I just went inside myself and talked about something. And whether it means anything to anybody else, I didn't care. You know, I just said what was in my head. I didn't mean to rhyme, I'm sorry.
What haven't you done?
I'm just saying, like, look, man, I've done a lot that kids look at me and they're just like, oh my God, like, you know, look what you know, you have the first #1, you know, this and that, and I'm touring and I'm making all this money that I never dreamed of making and this and that. And then it's like, in reality, in the grand scheme of things, like, have I really like changed the world yet? Like, no. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I might have done some small little things here and there, but like that's nothing. Like what I see myself doing is like I mean, whether I'm capable or not, like, I don't care. Like I see myself as being capable to, like, you know, go down like Lenin, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, go down like people like that and, like, create movements and create, like unity with people and, like, change people's minds and do real things in the world that are bigger than rap, that are bigger than music, that are bigger than me. So in reality, I haven't done shit, but, like, I have some cool accolades.
Clarity.
Accolades, doesn't that kind of sound like a stomach acid that you take?
Clarity. Figure all this out, I ain't gonna take a charity. Marry me. Wish everyone could shake and play the tambourine perfect. I know I love you, I ain't tryna let those words slip. Pure bliss. I knew that we would stay together, we in cursive. Infatuation.
My homie Willie Whipson came on and started rapping. Make some noise for Willie Whips, man. That shit was good. That man be over there hustling t-shirts and not making come up here and rap and kill it. So, listen, that's like. Number two, we sold this place out tonight, right? Well, I've been informed that tonight, this was the fastest this place has ever sold out in the history of the show. That's good. And number 3, tonight at midnight is the legendary Tree J's birthday, everybody. So, he will accept weed presents from everybody. You know, yeah, what's up, man? So it's like that. Most importantly, good job, you already have a good time now. Make
So calm me down. Everybody who could save me now is not around. Chop it down. Busy today, but can you tell me how tomorrow sounds in between? I'm in Paris. Yeah, man, we're in Paris. It's pretty crazy out here. I can't believe I'm on a Europe tour. This is only the second time I've been able to walk around anywhere. I got to walk around Amsterdam. They had me on the bus.
Yo, what's up, man? It's MC Mac Miller, man, coming down here for fucking, yeah, man, rocking the poor, yeah. Yo, man, I'm coming down here to report this rap news, man. Yo, what's up, Wyoming? It's your favorite DJ.
So we're in Europe, as you already know. It's very important for me to not just, you know, it's important for me to explore, you know, and really take in all the countries we get to see. Right now we're in Berlin, Germany, and I hear that Berlin, Germany is a really cool place. So I want to make sure that I check it out. So what I'm about to do right now is check out Germany.
y'all like this. Just like I said with Nicki, this shit is what makes me hate fucking with y'all. This was horrible. Horrible. I hated every minute of this mixtape. The last album, I can take Party Mac Miller. You know, I'm in the club, I'm at the party, I can take that. I can take that seriously. I cannot take him seriously when he's trying to be deep. I just can't. His voice is annoying as shit, and that stupid fucking laugh, I got codeine in my cup, bet you know I'm sipping. Ricky's fall in love, bitch you must be tripping. No, I can't. I can't with this mixtape. I thought this was horrible. I had to listen to it a couple times because I was at work and I found myself like daydreaming. Because I was listening to it and I would just be like, oh, there's an album on.
This sound that whatever Mac Miller's trying to do, I'm not feeling at all. I have no desire to listen to this mixtape ever again.
When Mac Miller raps about being depressed, it's not a really ultra dark or ultra affecting kind of way. It's in a very, it's in a way where you can't really relate unless you're some well-to-do rich kid that has anything that has nothing to do but just have low self-esteem or something like that. You know, like Mac Miller to me kind of hits me like Kanye in a way where he has these moments of being ultra cocky, but then ultra, you know, introspective and sad, and like, you know, and sort of like the cockiness is being fueled by that depression, but the depression is not that interesting. It's not really fueled by anything. It's not really fueled by a tragedy or anything like that, like he mentions in his songs. It's just kind of fueled by not really doing much of anything but sitting around and just feeling sorry for yourself, you know? I kind of feel like I'm getting tired of Mac Miller's story a little bit. I kind of feel like he's running circles around himself in terms of his personal life and how he raps about it, because the whole getting famous thing and then kind of having the I'm famous blues, it really feels like something I would hear from Drake, but I mean, even though I'm not the biggest Drake fan in the world, I feel like Drake does it better.
You know, there's this thing that's in, like, stabbing me in the back right now. It's kind of pissing me off. It's okay. We clear up a couple of things here. And there's been a lot of talk about me being on drugs. And that's, look at me. Do I look like I'm on drugs to you? If you look at me right now, do I look like someone who's on drugs? No. No, I don't. I don't look like I'm on drugs. I look like a very wholesome individual right now. Not on drugs. Drugs are on me. Favorite producer on the album, Larry Fisherman, hands down. I mean, come on. I don't want to tell you who's on it. That doesn't matter. Features, stop, you guys need to stop caring about features. Features should be something natural. I can go out and get features. These are just my friends that happen to be a part of the album. Because seeing an album is the ability to capture a place and space in time. Capture a moment. This moment has been a long time in the making, but it is a moment. So how it's going to work is there's going to be the album that comes out on this day, which I'll say in a second. And then a tour. A week later, we go on a tour. Alright. The album, did I say the album title? Whatever. The album title, Watching Movies with the Sound Off, will be released on June 18th. There it is. June 18th is the release date. That's coming up pretty soon. You heard it from the bathtub. It's real. Until next time, Mac Miller. Whoa, crazy. I don't like that.
All right. June 18th. June 18th. All right. June 18th. I'm gonna continue taking this bath here. All right. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna see you guys later. All right. You know, make sure you guys.
Okay, I haven't said anything about my next album yet, man. I've been keeping it on the reps, but I really am enjoying y'all company tonight, so. Okay. Alright, count. So there's 6 words. There's 6 words in the album title. It's long. There's 6 words, okay? I'm gonna give you the first 2. Alright? And these are the most 2 important words, okay? There's 6 words in it, right? Yeah, that's 6, okay. I'm high, so. That's like the best excuse. No, I'll give him 2 words, just 2 words. So, the first 2 words of the album is watching movies. It's crazy in here! It's crazy!
People love you when they undermine. Thought it's love's currency. I've been thinking about her all the time. I've never seen somebody put together perfectly. Said, what do I have to do to call you mine? Said, someone like you is so hard to find. You can open up your eyes or you can walk in blind. All I ask is that you hurry. I won't hurt you, don't you worry. Listen to me, I'ma set you free. Yeah, he ain't gonna break your heart again. Said, go through the worst to reach the ecstasy. When your imagination's on pretend. Said, I never thought that it would feel this way. You never taught me how to heal the pain. I wish you caught me on a different day when it was easier to be happy. So just a little taste and you know she got you. Can you hide away? Can you hide away? Sound is honest to say y'all just watch you. I kinda find it strange how the times have changed, but I wish we could go and be free once. Baby, you and me, we could change the world forever and never come back again. Let's leave it all in the rear view.
Spicy guacamole.
Let's leave it all in the rear view, girl. You don't have to cry. You don't have to cry. 6:26 in the morning. Mend a broken heart, girl, if you can. I don't expect you to be capable. You got the world right in your hands. That responsibility is unescapable. I promise that I'll be a different man. Please give me the chance to go and live again. I'm having some trouble, can you give a hand? It seems perfection really is so unattainable. Don't even say you about to end it all. Your life precious, ain't a need to go and kill yourself. I'm not so sure that there's an end at all. I wish the truth would just reveal itself. Who do you call to make it to the top? And who do you call to make the shooting stop? And who do you call to get the Cooper wash? After everything I did, I think I'm still myself. Just a little taste and you know she got you.
It's like out here at the ski headquarters. In there with Maceo, De La Soul. He surprised me. Ski set it up. Ow, I just burned myself with a cigarette. So now I'm going in there to grab and shake.
Let's leave it all in the rear view.
Are you interested back there behind me? You like this? Good stuff? Like
Let's leave it all in the rear view, girl.
You're gonna hate the fact that you're talking.
You don't have to cry. You don't have to cry.
people is I want people to take my album, take different movies, play them with the sound off, and then play the music to accompany the movie. And you can see kind of how they complement each other. You know what I'm saying? Where this scene might be different now that you're playing this song, and this song might sound different now that you're watching that visual. So it's a lot about like the information and then how things appear to be and then what they really are. A bunch of stuff like that.
First indie album in a very long time to be #1. And now you're back, you're about to put out this new album.
Right.
Tell me how the new one differs and your maturation in between the two of them.
I think each album should capture a place in time, you know, and this just captures a different place in time. You know, the music on there is different, you know, but as every album should have different music on it. You know, nothing should repeat itself, I think. So for me, I'm just trying to challenge myself to do something new.
Mac Miller!
Yes.
What up, Mac?
Hey, dude.
Good to see
Hey,
you, man.
yes.
Good to see you.
Yes.
Hey, dude. On an exciting evening, man.
Yeah, I know. It's crazy.
The album is out. Big day.
It's
Yeah,
a
huge
big
day for you, man.
I went to Target
Yeah.
to go pick it up. They didn't have any copies left. I was, whoa.
No, I had a clear vision of just like what I needed to do next, which was just make music, you know, and bring it back to that. Just for me, you know, not necessarily for success, but just for my own peace of mind. Moments where people thought I might have went crazy or didn't know what I was doing, but, you know, just sticking to my vision. Sometimes production is good because you can just stop talking and it's not about your voice, and then, you know, as far as writing songs is like putting all that into words.
Dyke hoes who can fight though, walking on a tightrope underneath the microscope.
Yeah, just started off from watching movies with sound off. Some stuff is very visual, you know, visually appealing, you know, whether it be animated or just anything that just looks interesting.
Through a kaleidoscope, there's a bird in the sky.
This is my first time stepping out and working with other people like that. So to do it, I had to make sure the people I was working with, you know, we had a relationship outside of music. So we became friends before we decided to make music, you know. I think it was kind of part of what's going on now is that you know, we all are in support of each other's careers and we all want each other to do well and believe in the projects that everyone has, and so I felt like getting all of them on the album. We're just gonna be pushing this album, taking it day by day. If you talk to like my team, they would have all the answers of what's going on the rest of the year. Me, it's just trying to get people to listen to the album.
Last time we reviewed this was with the Needle Drop. We did Macadelic, and pretty much not too many people liked it. I liked it. I fuck with Mac. And in that review, if you guys go back, the reason why I like Mac Miller is because of his beats and his flow. They didn't change on this. Matter of fact, I feel like he stepped up on this one. I remember listening to this at the job, and Ken was like, yo, Mac stepped up. I was like, I agree. I definitely agree. I definitely have to say that my favorite track on this one is the title track, Watching Movies, right?
Yeah, Watching Movies.
Watching Movies. I definitely think Watching Movies, that was my favorite joint. That right there should be played in the strip club. Red Dot Music with Action Bronson. That's my other favorite joint. Can't put me on time. He's like, yo, did you listen to Action Bronson joint yet? I'm like, nah, not yet. That shit was dope.
Been waiting so long to have you by my side. I can't do no wrong with you by my side. You are my euphoria. Euphoria. Oh, 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 oh. And when you lay in my arms, the pain goes away.
Well, Mac, it's great to see you again, man. Definitely appreciate your time.
Hell yeah, dude.
So I was just congratulating you on your new album, Watching Movies with the Sound Off.
Yeah.
And I know that there have been a number of movies that have impacted your life thus far, from Kids to How High, the list goes on. But what about Nacho Libre? Didn't that play a pretty pivotal role as well?
Yeah, dude. I lost my virginity to that movie.
Was it something that you just threw on, or did it just happen to be on?
I don't know. It wasn't planned. Like, I wasn't like, time to have sex, Nacho Libre. But it was just on, and it happened. So, thank you, Jack Black. Appreciate it.
Exactly. And not to delve too far into the topic, but the album's opening track is, of course, The Star Room.
Yeah.
And I understand that that's actually a real place that even has to do with lost virginity, among other things.
Yeah, some people lost their virginity in that room. I got my first blowjob in that room.
So a great room, sounds like.
Yeah, but it wasn't like a sexual room. I mean, at times it was, but it was a room that we just got really high in.
Yeah, memorable room.
Malcolm McCormick. A lot of people might know you as, I'm sorry, Ralph. Know me as Mac Miller. Really, I came out here to this undisclosed location. I can't tell you guys because I love my fans. Shout out all the Mac heads out there. We're releasing these shirts right here with diamond, old Jewish diamonds, old Jewish that represents, you know, really the Egyptians and all the slavery we went through to get to where we are. Remember, we built the pyramid. We parted the Red Sea. And I don't see fucking George Bush coming out here and telling me shit. I don't see Barack Obama out here parting no Red Seas. If you feel me, cuz? Moses, president, cuz? Straight up. And we did this because we believe in something, and that's you. We believe in faces. We believe in the shit that I see. I hallucinate every day. As a sober man and as a sober woman, I am what you are, what you always wish you could be, what you always wish you weren't. Faces, you feel me? Sometimes I look at myself and I say, I hate you. I hate you. I wish you were never here. I wish you were never born. I hate you. I wish you were somebody else. Why can't you be more like your brother, Malcolm? So Faces is coming out on Mother's Day. You feel me? And I really have been getting clean. And the one thing that I've learned to do is just play the piano for the sake of playing the piano. Not for the sake of recording, but for the sake of playing the piano. I want to thank a couple people. You know, first and foremost, first, second, and third, I'd like to thank God. Holla! You feel me? Holla! Yeah! And also, really, for real, I want to thank Rick Rubin for showing me meditation. Thank you, Richard. Thank you. Me and Ralph, thank you. I can be a father to my son now. I'm up in the morning. I haven't seen the sunlight in a while, dog. That's why I need the sunglasses, because my eyes have seen so much truth. Old Jewish diamonds, we out here. Faces, we out here. Mother's Day, cuz we out here. Find us, we'll be in a truck with a motherfucking annoying mom on that bitch serving you food, cuz we got food for y'all. We got motherfucking music for y'all. Faces, a mixtape. Old Jewish Diamond. Shout out Nicky Diamond, my Lebanese brother, baby. We gonna end the war, cuz. We gonna end the war, cuz. Old Jewish, we out here, baby. I'm about to go take a golf ride. Get myself right by the ocean. Ralph, you ready, cuz? Bark twice if you love pussy. Faces, Mother's Day. I love my mama. I love my mama more than Kevin Durant loved his mama, and that's on God, homie. Straight up, homie. I love my mama, homie. Base God, homie. Base God, homie. For real, cuz. And I'm saying yes to life. Y'all should say yes to life, too, and get Faces May 11th. Ralph, get the fuck out the bush, cuz. I believe in free music. I killed myself making this music, and I'm going to give it to y'all for free because I love myself. Old Jewish motherfucking Faces. Most dope. Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh, Rick Rubin, I fucking appreciate you, homie. Steven Bruner, thank you, homie. I love you, homie. I love you, homie. And you gonna meet my friends, homie. Shout out motherfucking Rich Egan. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to homie Clancy. We out here cause it's a movement, cause we taking over the motherfucking world, homie. Shout out Josh Berg, homie. That's my motherfucking boyfriend, homie. And we be fucking, homie. And we be fucking for real, homie. And this ain't no fucking bullshit, homie. We be fucking, homie. Straight up, homie. I'm gay. A little louder. Yeah. And if by chance it's my grand finale, and bury me in Allegheny County, it's the most hated, so faded that I'm bow-legged. Don't bathe, gross gang, smell like old low man shit. The flow dangerous, make you wanna do the wave, throw your bitch right off your lap and start a standing ovation. The most strangest, master of the ceremonies, fifth a story, then it's only Sharon Moby karaoke. My bitch is shooter, call her Annie Oakley. Get you for a pair of Kobe's, just got out on probation. And no famous friends from each soul faces. I only go places wasted like I'm Joe Namath. Not a king, I'm no David. Music, I'm a crackhead. No hobbies or recreation, don't even know my address. Self-medicate and self-education. Rick Rubin showed me transcendental meditation. Let us have a grand finale. The world will be just fine without me. Now got a smile on his face. Slowing down, we going down with a bang. Are you ready for the fireworks? The grand finale was like this idea of like, this is it. You know, and I wanted to make that song because I kept on trying to say goodbye to the studio. In my mind, it is very iconic and it is very, like, legendary. That room, the Red Room. If all goes according to the plan and we're all legends at the end of this, that room is like a huge thing. That whole last week was the week of outros. Part of the mentality was like, if I die when I leave this room. Because that was my fear, was like, I won't survive in the world. I will survive in this little room called the Sanctuary that I'm okay in, and I hate everywhere else. So I did not leave. It's dark and depressing, like, I mean, it is, like, it's bad, but it's beautiful. It's fucking beautiful. I'm now in a beautiful place, so I can look back and be like, that was fucking amazing, and I did it, I made it out alive. This song, I had said in it, like, oh, you ready for some fireworks? Like, cause the grand finale, by the way, fireworks, when I was a little kid, we used to go watch fireworks on 4th of July. This is the grand finale. And it was like, oh yeah, that's tight, it's good. No, oh, this is the grand finale. And then finally the grand finale would be like, oh, this is the fireworks. And the fireworks sound looks so like this. It was a silent night till the fireworks.
Now our special guest is Mac Miller. After launching onto the scene with 2011's Blue Side Park, the first independently released album to reach #1 on the Billboard 200 charts since 1995, Pittsburgh's Mac Miller has become one of music's most dynamic and sought-after talents. His follow-up albums and mixtapes, including Watching Movies with the Sound Off and Faces, garnered him massive critical acclaim, as well as hundreds of millions of hits on YouTube and beyond. He's worked with artists like Tyler, the Creator, one of my favorite people, and Ariana Grande, and has toured with Lil Wayne and 2 Chainz, and now Mac is back with a new full-length album, Good AM.
Mac is back.
Yay!
Mac is back. From the depths of the sea. From the depths of his luxurious house in Studio City, he emerges.
No, I don't live there anymore.
Nah, stop.
No, I moved out.
Are you for real? Are you saying
But
where
you're
you
still in
moved?
LA.
Mike Will and Ray Strummer live there now.
You're kidding.
Swear to God.
The exact same house.
Exact same house.
And they keep this. Did your studio become like their studio, like a studio room?
I don't know. I think they mixed it up.
Why'd you move out? By the way, Mac had a huge house with a pool, and there were always chicks outside the pool.
The one that was always on television.
Yeah, it was on television.
I saw it on MTV. Do you still do the MTV show?
No, I quit. But like, no, for bad reasons. I just wanted to focus on music. I didn't want to be known as a reality TV star.
Smart move.
Yeah, very smart.
I didn't say anything at the time, but I was like, he shouldn't be doing that.
Right.
But I minded my own business because I knew you were caking off. And it looked like you were doing all types of drugs and having a great time. So I was like, fuck it, ride it out.
Drugs, man? No, man.
Yeah, he never did drugs.
No,
Never. That's
that
what
wasn't really my thing. I'm more of a church guy.
More church.
I got a problem, I'ma take care of it. Weight I'm carrying, gotta let it go. It won't hold me down, no. Made a promise to my mama that I'll bless her with some grandkids. She can spoil them, but till then I'm
I just want to get as far away from home as I could. Like I went out there, I started recording Macadelic, and I just loved the environment, and I was like, I'm staying. It started by me just sitting inside all day, and then it's like, then you get bored. Then you're like, well, I could just be high, and I could have a whole adventure in this room. I'm always like, if someone's like, you want to try this? I'm like, yeah, sure. And then it just kind of fucks you up when you have a bunch of money, because like, you try a drug, you like it, and you can buy a lot of it, you know? So I went through about everything. At one point, weed didn't relax me from everything. It made me more paranoid about all the shit happening, right? So like, I needed to get a drug that was a little more numbing, if you will, and less like in your head. So yeah, I think that's really what sparked me doing other drugs, is because I hate being sober. I wanted a drug to do.
Nah, this is too much though. This is the pure.
No.
It's not that
I'm
shit
saying
before.
that's how it came
You're not listening to me.
No, I know
This is not even the one that you think is it. This is the one that's it. That's really it.
More than active.
Listen to me. I'm your brother. This right here.
I'll taste it. I'll let you know.
You're gonna miss a couple of shows.
No way. No way. This is perfect. It's mine.
There were darker times for you, right? Your last tape, Faces, right?
Yeah.
Did you have a problem in life?
I had a drug problem, you know, for a long time. It wasn't just in music, but I definitely was going through a drug problem, and I think it was more my state of mind. I was just pretty depressed, as everyone.
Even while successful?
Yeah, I think it started.
With success?
Yeah. Yeah,
How do you explain that to yourself? You're struggling, you're not depressed.
Right.
You're successful, you're depressed.
You know, it's funny because you talk to people and they say, you know, what do you have to be depressed about? You have money and da-da-da-da. When you stop making excuses for myself, that's really when it was. When it's like I step out and look at how this looks to someone who doesn't have any idea that I'm famous, whatever, just like walks in and looks at the situation, they're gonna be like, this is fucked up, you know? Being able to admit that's not the way to live. And you can still have fun every now and then. I'm not fucking sober, I get fucked up. Like, let's keep it real. I get super fucked up, still, all the time. That will never stop. But I'm just in control of my life. I'm not fucked up right now. I'm chilling.
I'll be good by the weekend. Yeah. I'll be good by the weekend. Yeah. Everything good by the weekend. Yeah. Everything will be good by the weekend. By the weekend. We going out tonight. Yeah, we going out tonight. Like fuck it. We going out tonight. Yeah, we going out tonight. Fuck it. We going out tonight. Yeah, we going out tonight. It's a weekend. We going out tonight. Yeah, we going out tonight. It's a weekend. I've been having trouble.
This is the other thing, is I'm reading a lot of places that people are like, oh, it's happy. Like, I don't think it's not depressing, you know?
Yeah.
Because I didn't want it to be depressing because you have to exist in the world you create, so.
We got a special guest in the building.
And this man's in love.
Oh my God.
Mac Miller.
Mac Miller.
I listened to the Divine Femination.
Feminine.
Yeah.
Femination.
Nah.
What is it?
Feminine.
Feminine.
Divine
What's femination?
Wow, wow. Wow, wow.
And so now to have him up here with the new album, his fourth album, The Divine Feminism.
Feminine.
That's always been a hard work.
Feminine.
Feminine. The Divine Feminine.
Feminine.
Yeah.
It's out right now. And it
Just a little while, will you stay? Just a little while, babe.
You look happy now, though. You look happy.
I am, man. Like, cause you know what? Is it like I needed to take some time to figure out what was important in my life. Yeah. You know what I mean? It's not this album that I'm like kind of like trying to talk about what what being a woman is like or all that stuff. Like, you know what I mean? I'm just talking about, you know, how I view love and how it affects my life.
Are you in love?
Have you heard the album? He sounds like he is
singing.
smitten.
But this album I've been working on for a while though.
All right, let's talk about this because.
But let's
Why
talk.
are you
Let's talk.
smiling?
About,
Why you smiling so
Why
big?
you smiling
Because
so big?
I just want to say, Mac Miller, you moved to Brooklyn, which was exciting. I was like,
Yeah.
oh, Mac Miller, I've seen him out and about a couple of times.
Don't get nervous.
Bruh.
But you moved to Brooklyn with your girlfriend at the time.
Dun, 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 dun.
Is that when you? And that is when you started working on this.
Yeah.
Right. So what happened?
To her.
What happened to your?
What's up? What happened to you? What happened to you?
On the fucking tree to climb. She was playing hard to get. I read between the lines. Binge watch Sopranos, made it all the way to season 5. I am her, she is I. She at the
What actually happened is, you know Elliot Wilson's Crown interviews that he does.
Okay.
During one of them, like I was talking about different like emotions that I've covered in music, right? And I was like, man, like, you know, I've done happy, I've done really depressed, I've done angry, and I was talking about being tired of talking about sad things, you know, in the interview. So they open up for the fans, and one of the fans is like,
now that you feel that you've cured your depression, what emotion do you want to channel next in your next project?
what emotion are you gonna tackle next? And I was like, wow, what a great question. I think the emotion that is I really want to make more songs about love, I think. And then it sparked a whole entire album. I was like, love, I think I'm gonna tackle.
I can't keep on losing you over complications. Gone too soon. Wait, we was just hanging. I can't seem to hold on to. Dang, the people that know me best, the key that I won't forget. Too soon, I can't keep on losing you.
Dang, featuring Anderson .Paak.
Yeah.
Definitely very smooth. Bit of funk in there.
I love that
Grown,
song.
mature.
I'm not just saying I love that song because it's my song. I want that to be first and foremost. I don't say that about every song.
This is a good song. This is music.
Yeah, it's that as soon as I heard it, like that music, I was in. So that was really great one to create, like over the course of some days. You know what I mean? Anderson's brilliant, man. Shout out to Pomo, who made the beat, and then I brought some kids in from Juilliard to play horns.
And the rest is history. You got a great track.
Yeah, man.
Anderson .Paak's been someone I've been up on for years now. Ooh, that boy is. Whew.
Yeah, man, he's cold, man.
He cold. Did y'all go in the studio when y'all did Dang? Or
It's crazy is that we didn't, and I'm usually super not for that.
Okay.
I'm not for like the email stuff. But it was funny because I think when we were talking about working, what happened was after when Compton came out, I hit him and I was like, I seen he follow me and I was like, ooh, I'm so cool.
Yeah, Anderson .Paak.
You know what I mean? But I'm like, I'm geek because I hear Animals, thank you. I hear, and I'm like, wow, this dude, yeah. And I hit him on Twitter like, man, congratulations, this is incredible. And he's like, he hit me back like, yeah, man, but you know what this feels like. I was like, no, I don't. you want Dre's album? I don't know what that feels like. What the fuck are you talking about? And then so like when we got into talking about working, I was like, man, just do you have like I'm on tour, like one of us are on tour. There's a tour involved in the story.
Yeah.
And I'm like, send me a bunch of stuff. And then we'll like get in the studio later. You know, didn't really just wanted to hear like what's going on. And he sent me like five little ideas, and one of them was Dang, and I was like, that's it. You know what I mean? Like you just like right when the beat comes in, it's just kind of like that's it, cause it feels like it actually changes your emotion in a positive way, which is so awesome to me.
It's complicated, keeping me up late, can't concentrate. You're always on my brain. If it's love, then why the fuck come with pain? I just think that's some bullshit. Okay, it seems inviting.
In the industry that I'm in, and like in what I do, and how honest I try and be, it's taxing.
This is a strange time for you though, because you are dating Ariana Grande. And you probably don't want people to ask you about it in interviews, but you do a whole album that's
She's on it.
But hold on.
Beginning of
But
the
yeah,
album.
yeah.
in love. So you know people are gonna put the two
For sure,
together.
I get it. People are gonna put it together. It's crazy to me that people are like, the whole album's about her.
Who else would it be about?
But I'm saying it. But like the timetable wise, like how quickly do you think I can make an album?
So how does she feel about you making songs about other women?
I'm not, but it's not necessarily about other. You need to chill. She's like the greatest person in the world. She's like an angel. Like, she's very nice. She's a sweet girl. She comes over here to make music that's like weird because like she's, you know, she has like hit records. So I always have her come over here and just like make weird songs that like won't ever come out.
See me, I got you covered. I'ma be your lover. You might be the one.
But back to my question, would you say that's your dream woman? You were on her huge single, now full circle, she's on the album. Was that somebody that back then you were like, man?
But no, you know what is that we were just really close friends.
Why's the back of your neck turning red?
The back of my neck is turning red
That can't
because
be
I'm a
coming in
Caucasian
live
male,
without
and that
smiling.
happens to Caucasian males sometimes. Things just get red. You wouldn't know what that's like.
No, I don't.
No, man, but it's like
Because I noticed for a period of time you and Big Sean were cool.
Whoa! Yee!
I'm kidding.
Yee! This is crazy.
You ever seen Big Sean's penis pics? Were you intimidated?
No, y'all are wild. Y'all are wild.
I'd rather talk about you. Said you just don't know how beautiful you
The thing is, the guy that you're with is Mac Miller, right?
Oh my God, is
When you
this
were
coming
here
up?
before, he was a dancer. Or no, he's a rapper. He was with you.
We performed together on your show. We were babies.
And I asked you.
Wow, that's so.
I asked you something about him, and you said, "Oh, I'm his homie," and now he's living in your homie. But you're with him, right? And you're happy and stuff.
Oh yeah.
Good. Okay.
We don't need to worry. We ain't in a hurry, rushing into love.
But I'm saying like the music we make is fantastic together. So like I'm not gonna like not
Play it down.
I'm not gonna not do that because you know what I mean. It's different. It's a new thing that I'm
Like, don't
experiencing.
be ashamed of your boo.
I'm not ashamed at all. Why are you even flipping like
questions
that?
about her like you do about getting crossed over.
No, I don't.
You're
No, I
in love,
don't.
It's fine.
Just because we are two people who are in love and have a great relationship doesn't mean that I'm gonna get weird about this incredible music that we also make. Like, you mean that's fine. But nah, but look, that's what I'm saying. All I'm saying is like, yeah, we are together. Cool. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
There you go.
like I'm just saying, but my album's out and I'm going on
And
tour.
the album's out right now.
Pleasure working with you. Good stuff.
I'll be in touch.
For sure.
Bruh,
Hello.
How are you doing right now? You seem very clear-headed, happy. You seem like in one of the best spaces I've ever seen you in.
I'm really good. I think I'm just out here living.
Hey, I just want to say, Mac Miller, man, I always have appreciated your humbleness, and I think that's cool. And, the song that you did with Kendrick Lamar.
God is fair.
Sexy.
Nasty.
Hearts on my timeline. Bullet to your rose, then I watch your pedal fold. Don't you know your body been mine?
We just played the big one featuring Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah, that was one of my favorites.
Off the album?
Yeah, it's one of my absolute favorites. Just like the when them drums come in, man, it's a feeling. I love this album. To me is almost hypnotizing in a way, where it just kind of puts you somewhere and
takes you to a place.
Right. On east side between thighs, I eat up. Why do anything but trust myself? Tried to give her up, but she fucked so well. Man, that bitch so cold. I'ma take my time. I'ma hit. At a time where people didn't want to just let me spit and didn't just appreciate that for what it was, you guys did. So I appreciate that from y'all, man.
Absolutely, man. Mac Miller, man, you've been solid from day one for me, man. I like that, man. You started off as an underdog. Now look at you, man. You got a beautiful woman, who outsells you. And you stay consistent, putting together music that doesn't let down your fans, but also at the same time open doors for new fans. And I think the Divine Feminine is exactly that. Stay consistent, continue success, and then next time you come up, man, bring a verse with you.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna come back with the fire.
That's what the mom man Mac Miller, ladies and gentlemen.
Sexy nasty. Have no guidelines. One day for a time. You don't mind, then I don't care. God is fair. I need to feel your touch. You don't reveal too much. Don't hide yourself at all. I just can't help but fall. And I'm trying. Hey now, I'm saying my only way out is the way in.
If we walk, baby.
It's Ramigo. It makes me happy.
I'll tell you the story. Like, no more saying. Looks like God on my side. This time, well, been meaning to tell you, you looking better every day. Write you letters, it's only right there, right after love I write my name, yeah. If it's forever or never, it's all the same. Under the weather, feel much better when that weather isn't rain, yeah. Oh, Cinderella, don't you run out of time. It feels like you've been taken all day, yeah. Well, wherever you came from, wherever you going, I promise I'm not far behind, yeah. So don't you dare throw this away. I've been meaning to tell you, you look better every day. Write you letters, it's only right there, right after love I write my name, yeah. And if it's forever or never, it's all the same. Under the weather, feel much better when that weather isn't rain.
Mac Miller has reportedly been arrested in connection with a DUI crash in California. According to TMZ, the incident happened around 1 a.m. Thursday in the San Fernando Valley. Miller allegedly crashed into a pole, causing it to fall over, and fled the scene on foot with 2 other individuals. Police caught up with Miller at his home after running his license plate. TMZ reported that he was nice and friendly and confessed to the crime.
I'm back, man. I got another record.
Yeah, and you look good, man. There's light in your eyes.
Thank you. Thank you. There is.
Was there light in your eyes when you started making this album?
Yeah.
There was.
A lot. You know, I went on a journey with it, like any record, and it took a long time for me to even figure out what it was.
People take a look at the last 12 months of your life, the fact that you haven't been visible online, you haven't been out there saying anything, which is
been so good.
Which
oh
must
my
feel
God.
great, by the way. I was gonna say.
You have no idea, dude. Oh my God, it's so nice. It's so nice because you gotta understand. Like I used to wake up in the morning. You wake up and you reach for your phone.
Yeah.
And me, like, I can find any story I want about myself. Do you know what I mean? So I used to look at my phone, scroll through Twitter and Instagram, and get my ego stroked and destroyed in 5 minutes every morning. Do you know what I mean? Like someone being like, "You are the greatest thing ever. You suck." Like that's how I started my day. And then also like that being like some part of like a weight in my emotional space or my headspace. And so like, but it became second nature, right?
Yeah.
You're sitting there, you're watching TV, pick up your phone, scroll, it's commercial, whatever.
Yeah.
You know,
It's muscle memory now.
Right. So when all the press happened, right, with the breakup and the DUI and which we'll get to. You know what I mean? Don't worry, we'll get there.
Stay tuned, everybody.
But with everything that happened, and it was just too much, you know? Like I'm looking on the internet and I'm like I already have my own feelings and emotions and thoughts about what I've went through. So why the fuck am I gonna have room for all of these? Like what? Like how am I gonna even have room for
Makes
that?
sense. Makes sense.
So,
Cut it out.
So I completely cut it out.
What did you replace it with?
Space. Dude, the DUI thing, a lot of people hit my phone and they're like, because I have a past with all that stuff.
Right.
You know, like when I made the Divine Feminine, that was when I put that record out, that was the first time I had a clear head in 10 years.
That's right.
Whenever that happened, everyone's like, yo, you must be, like the story painted itself, you know. It's too easy to be like, oh, here he goes back to what we, you know what I mean, back to what we're used to.
I switched to time zone, but what do I know? Spending nights hitchhiking, where will I go? I could fly home with my eyes closed, but it get kinda hard to see, there's no surprise though. And you can find me, I ain't hiding.
Sounds like water, just like the ocean, like floating. That's how my guitar sounds like and feels like to me. It's nice to not have to talk to describe how you're feeling. You know what I mean? It's nice to learn about yourself by like sitting down, picking up a guitar and just playing. It's the whole entire journey of self-exploration. Cause it'd be so easy to just throw a beat on and rap and call it an album and continue. I have to expose some part of myself that I'm uncomfortable with every album. I've seen people who really play, like who can really, really play phenomenally, and who can speak better through their instrument than they can in conversation. And like having a conversation with someone, talking about something, and then after hearing them play, and you can hear what you just talked about in the music, it's unreal.
Yeah, I've been reading them signs. I've been losing my mind. Yeah, get the fuck out the way.
Must be this how to play. It must be nice up above the lights, and what a lovely life that I made. Yeah, I know that feeling like it's in my family tree. Yeah, that Mercedes drove me crazy. I was speeding. Somebody save me from myself. Yeah, tell them they can take that bullshit elsewhere. Self-care, we gonna be good. I have a tendency to really drown myself in my work. Do you know what I mean? Like nothing else exists, and I think it's just kind of like perspective actually adds to the whole process, because you want to talk about life, so you have to live a little, you know?
See, there's no surprise though, and you can find me. I ain't hiding. I don't move my feet when I be gliding. I just slide in, and then I roll out.
I didn't know. I didn't know. Yeah. Well, didn't know what I was missing. Now I see a little different. I was taking too much. Got stuck in oblivion, yeah, yeah. Oblivion, yeah, yeah. Oblivion, yeah, yeah. I got all the time in the world, so for now I'm just chilling. Plus I know it's a beautiful feeling. In oblivion, yeah, yeah. Oblivion, yeah, yeah. Oblivion, yeah, yeah. Yeah, okay, I ride around my city when I come home. Yeah, the sun set quickly, then get up. Squatted weirdly. We're in LA right now. I forgot how much I love LA. It's fucking beautiful, man. Alright. I'm gonna hate this.
Look just like texts I shouldn't send.
Some sad news from the music world. The rapper Mac Miller is dead at the age of just 26. The Pittsburgh native's real name was Malcolm McCormick. He's known for songs including Self-Care, Loud, and Smile Back. He also wrote a song titled Donald Trump all the way back in 2011. TMZ reports the rapper died of an apparent overdose and was found dead at his Los Angeles area home. Miller reportedly had a history of substance abuse. He was arrested for a DUI in May after crashing his car. Just yesterday, the rapper tweeted out that he was excited for his tour to start next month.
I was drowning, but now I'm swimming. Through stressful waters to relief. And all the things I do. Spend a little time in hell. And what I won't tell you.
Yeah, that Mac shit, bro. To this day, I don't understand how I can't call my nigga no more. Like,
What you miss most about Mac?
just him.
Alright.
Man, that's my nigga, bro. I got memories with that nigga, bro. Like, I can never write a song. Damn. Yeah.
Did you give you a chance? Did you give yourself a chance to grieve?
Gets better. My regrets look just like texts I shouldn't send. And I got neighbors that more like strangers. We could be friends. I just need a way out of my head. I'll do anything for a way out of my head. And I know I've been down. Now I'm back in town. Show you the ropes. So go, so go, so go. Da 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 da. So go. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. So go.
Special day. We are appreciating life today. We just lost one of our best friends, Malcolm Mac Miller. He was our guest on the last episode.
it's very special that everyone has the exact same experience with Mac. He made everybody feel special.
Yeah.
He
For
made you
real.
feel like you were best friends. Whether it was like 5 minutes with him, like an hour with him, like, you know what I'm saying?
I don't know, man. When I think of Mac right now, and the moments I have with him, parts that stand out to me too are also just the parts that were not music.
Yeah.
It was really like, I mean, like real life lived. You know, there's the part that everybody can see right in front of them that doesn't always need to be pronounced and talked.
Right.
There's the part that was just like, yo, this is the dude that I would hit up just to go to the comic store with. You know, this is the dude I would hit up when I'm going to the movie. You know, it goes in waves where I feel the pain of like, you know, that, and it's real deep. It's real deep and like it sucks.
He looked the f- up to
He
you,
loved
Thundercat,
you,
bro.
right?
Like,
Yeah.
just on some musician shit. Like, he loved, you know, he was inspired. Just the same way we were inspired by him, man.
And he was actually, he seemed happy.
Yes.
He actually, and even
No, he
Jimmy,
was happy. He was
Jimmy
happy.
could co-sign. Jimmy
That's the
co-signed
thing.
was like, I haven't
And
seen
that's-
this happy.
And that's another thing that I want people to know is how happy he was. This was
Yes,
this was a
happy.
mistake.
Yes,
Thank
that's very important.
This was a big mistake.
Yeah.
You feel me? And that's what's important right now is I think just remembering the best parts of him and pushing that forward, keeping his name alive because he stood for really great things. Our angel Malcolm, you know, we gonna learn from
Guardian angel.
you. Gonna learn from your beautiful qualities and try to push more love into this world.
Keep
you
your
know?
energy going.
Word.
Man, R.I.P. You feel me? We love you,
Great
Malcolm.
spirit.
Thanks for
What a guy, man.
thanks for all the love and the light that you gave us while you
Won't
was around.
forget, we'll keep your fire burning.
Yeah, love you. Love you.
They know that I so need my space. Don't wanna grow old, so I smoke just in case. She say that I glow below the waist, and the stroke is just so PGA. All I got is a little bit of space and time, draw shapes and lines of the world, babe. Tomorrow may be right around the corner, but I swear it's gonna be worth it if I make it, babe. Somewhere above you, keep reaching up. It's really all it takes. We don't need nothing but today. The world is so small. Till it ain't, till it ain't, till it ain't, till it ain't. I'm building up a wall. Till it break, till it break, till it break, till it break. She hate it when I call, but it's late. I don't wanna keep you waiting. I hope I never keep you waiting.
Well, it's been more than a year since Pittsburgh rapper Mac Miller has died. His family says they'll release the album that he was working on. Circles will be released next Friday, January 17th.
He was really, really wonderful in the studio. I already had plans about the future involving him. I had a pile of instruments put aside to give him. I was more excited about him than I've been in quite some time.
Why can't it just be easy? Why does everybody need me to stay? Oh, I hate the feeling when you're high, but
Legends never die. Legends never die. And Mac Miller not was, but is a whole legend. Okay? Mac Miller did more in 26 years than some of y'all could do in 3 lifetimes. He never hesitated to extend his hand to the people he loved and was responsible for putting on so many artists. He not only influenced me, but a whole generation of new, creative, independent artists. Mac Miller was a humble rock star. He was a rapper's rapper. He was an actor, a comedian, a musical genius, a heartthrob. Mac Miller was a brother. He was my friend. I loved him and I still love him. Thank you, Mac, for all the good times. Thank you for being you.
that's all they wanna hear.
No, they don't like it when I'm done.
It's Kendrick Lamar tapping in, remembering the life, celebrating the life of the homie Mac Miller. And if I can remember anything about the homie, man, just the fact that he was a funny individual, you know? I always pulled up to the studio, played music, you know, just had us laughing, told jokes all night. And just one of the cats outside of TD that had the same type of sick, twisted sense of humor that we have. And I remember years back we had this thing called How Many Racks? I say something like, how many racks Whoopi Goldberg got? Mac can shoot back. How many racks Vanilla Ice got? You know, silly shit that made us laugh or whatnot. But fast forward, months later, one of them got me a black G-Wagon. You know, we young, we just now getting money in the industry. You know, so I sent him, I sent him a pic of the G-Wagon. I say, how many racks Kendrick Lamar has now? And he sends back, Kendrick Lamar never had racks like Mac Miller. Then blasts off a white G-Wagon, he just got the same. We got swear to God, I fell out laughing. This dude started calling us Milli Vanilli, started telling people we got jungle fever, calling us, telling people we 101 rap Dalmatian now. Man, I swear to God, I talked about that moment forever because he was just so quick and just so clever. And it just made my day when he shot that back, man. And all in all, that's the type of person he was, just a good dude. Always made you feel good, just a great energy to have around. He'll pull up to the studio, give honest opinions. I play music, he said, I like that. You should do something right here, or just whatever, man. And he was just true and selfless about it. And great musician, great writer. Just always had a smile on his face, and that's something that I commend. No matter what he was going through, he didn't make you feel sorry for him, you know? He was strong about it. I always kept a smile on his face because he wanted you to smile too. And that's just something I always loved, you know? No matter whatever personal issues, he gave you that energy. He gave you that energy. It wasn't no misery loves company with him, you know? He showed a smile and you gave that smile right back. It made you feel good. So forever, we're gonna remember the life. We're gonna remember that smile. Celebrating. Mac Miller, love.
Don't gotta be no more.
Man, it's a tough day for the rap community. It
sure is.
With the passing of, you know, young legend Mac Miller.
He was a fucking, such a beautiful fucking dude and such a sweet dude and loved everybody. And I grew up listening to his music and he really inspired me. And it fucking sucks, man.
And what was your best memory of him? How do you think he should be remembered?
You know, I just remember he was just too sweet, super nice, and we played beer pong at the studio and kicked ass. And we were supposed to do an album, and you know,
man,
that I love him to death, and we're all thinking about you, and we miss you, buddy, very, very much.
What could have been done more? You know, he had substance issues.
I don't know.
All right, well, sorry about that.
That's all right, buddy.
Take care, young.
Yeah, be safe, guys.
It's been more than 6 years since the death of Pittsburgh rapper and icon Mac Miller. But tonight, fans are preparing to celebrate his legacy. Balloonerism, an unreleased album Miller created a decade ago, will be out at midnight.
Yeah, somebody died today. I saw his picture in the funny papers. Didn't think anybody died on a Friday.
His music was, and still is, just a complete change of pace of everyone else. I mean, you don't really find an artist like Mac too often, and everyone's super excited for the album Friday.
He saved me in many ways that I couldn't save myself. He helped me with my depression, my anxieties.
And he remained loyal to his friends that helped him on his way. He was always loving and kind to others. I'm going to end with something you're probably not going to want to hear. So they finally caught the motherfucker that sold him the drugs. And we find some comfort in that. And many of us were young, including me, experimenting with drugs. But it's a different fucking world out there. And all it takes is a little stone, a little tiny stone of fentanyl and cocaine, and you're dead. Drugs are being laced with fentanyl, all kinds of drugs. And the one thing I would say to you is don't take the risk. It's just not worth it. It's just not worth it. So thank you very much. I appreciate it.
How about a big round of applause for Mark McCormick, guys? Thank you so much for coming, sir. We really appreciate your time. Your son was loved, and these guys will make sure his music lives on forever. So thank you again. Thank you.
Just so Pittsburgh, man. So how's it feel? Can you tell me how it feels? Now it's real. So can you tell me how you feel? Can you tell me how it feels? Can you tell me how it feels to come and hang around a motherfucker like me? How it feel to come and hang around a motherfucker like me? How's it feel? Can you tell me how it feel? Can you tell me how it feel to come and hang around a motherfucker like me? How it feel to come and hang around a motherfucker like me? Alright. Here we go. About to drop. Everyone stop. Stop typing. Stop typing. Everyone stop typing. Everybody stop typing.
You can pause the chat.
Everyone stop typing. Ready? Stop. Everyone stop. Stop.
Take writing stop.
5, 4, 3, 2,
Someone wrote I already got it.
1.